Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video I want to talk about a recent incident that happened involving Atif Aslam, my favorite singer, one of my favorite singers. So if you follow any of the news or if you were on social media, you must have heard that recently Atif Aslam supposedly rescued a girl or a bunch of girls from some molesters in the middle of a concert. Okay, so this was appreciated all over the world. It was like kind of, the video went viral and people were appreciating him, saying nice words to him.
एक सेकंड, तुमने कभी लड़की देखी है? हमारी माँ बहन भी हो सकती है यहाँ पे, हाँ? Come on, I'm gonna rescue her. Rescue her. Rescue her. Yeah.
And then there was a comeback 2 days later. The guy who was the molester said that I was not the molester. I was the one who was I was one of the chaperones or security people, and I was asking the girls for their I don't know, passes or tickets, and they did not have any, or they started pushing at him, and then he started charging, and then the whole incident happened. And when Atif Aslam saw, he thought that the guy was molesting those two women. And because he said that Ma Bain nahi hai, which means you don't have a daughter at home and you should be, concerned, which I think is not the best thing. You should respect women for being human beings. Anyway, that's aside. What happened is the crowd around him started to beat up the guy, whoever the guy was. Okay, so people started saying bad things about Atif Aslam and saying that, he misinterpreted and he created this thing, and the guy got bashed up and all that blah blah blah. So when I saw this, I thought, okay, let's just examine whose fault is it actually. Who tells that men are predators by nature? Patriarchy. Who teaches us that if a man is asking a woman question or charging at her, it is always because the men are predator by nature and women are weak and fragile? Patriarchy. So in all of these things that happened, first of all, why wasn't the guy wearing a uniform? As security people or the staff around the venue, they always have a uniform. And I'm pretty sure Atif Aslam is one of the world's renowned singer, and if he saw a guy in a uniform asking a woman something, he would not have said that you are molesting her. He would have somehow made sense that the guy is asking them for a ticket or whatever. So clearly, if Atif Aslam did not see that he was member of staff or the crew member of the venue, he would have instantly assumed that the guy is molesting the women. Now, I don't know what happened. I'm not in Pakistan. I was not in that event. I don't know Atif Aslam. I don't know the girls who accused him of molestation, and I don't know the guy. So I'm like completely objective in all of this. But what I can say is that do not grow our children believing that men are predators and women are weak. When you tell children this, when our entire society believes that women are weak and fragile and when men are violent predators, what else would you think would happen if you see a situation like this? This is against feminism, because feminism does not believe in one person beating the other, whatever gender it is. While people are afraid to be a feminist or afraid to embrace the word feminist, this is what feminism is about. We do not say that it is okay for a woman to beat a man. No, it is not. And no matter what happened in that situation, in that concert, whether the guy was a manager or a person of the staff, or he was actually molesting those girls, I don't know. But what I did realize is that this is not Atif Aslam's fault if it was that way, because clearly if anyone would see a situation like this, just that one clear situation, what they would think, yes, the guy was molesting the girls, unless they know the backstory, of course. So raise your daughters as strong and raise your men as not predators. The second most important thing that I could see in this case is the mob mentality. Now, I have written against mob mentality on my blog in the past as well. I just hate it. And just today, I saw Sanjay Leela Bhansali, India's one of the greatest, well-known movie directors, getting beaten up by some random goons that claim to be the, I don't know, guardians of Indian Rajasthani culture or whatever, and they came and they beat him up because he was making a movie, Padmavati, and in this movie, supposedly, the director has included some scenes that are fictional, romantic between the Queen and Alauddin Khilji, whereas they say that they weren't historically correct. Regardless of the fact whether it was historically correct or not, the point is, if you have a problem with a filmmaker, an artist, a government organization, a man or a woman, whether it is one individual that you have a problem with, or whether it is a large organization or even an industry that you have a problem with, the right way to dissent is to discuss, to protest, obviously peacefully, and to keep violence away. This mob mentality, let's say Atif Aslam got it wrong. Let's say, for instance, again, I am saying I don't know what happened, but let's say Atif Aslam was wrong. He informed his staff that there is some guy that is molesting girls. Kick him out. What would have happened in civilized society when you complain to a police person or a staff or a security guard that there is this person molesting? What does the staff do? What does the security do? The security doesn't just go there and start beating up and just call all the 10,000 people around and say, hey, let's come on, let's beat this person up. They don't do that. What they do is they take the person in the other room and they either get his documents or just simply escort him out the door. Whether it is Pakistan or whether it is India or no matter what country it is, as long as there is mob mentality, as long as we allow people to take law into their own hands. The similar case happened in JNU when Kanhaiya Kumar was attacked right inside the court. I mean, come on, lawyers, you are the ones who are supposed to, worship law. You're supposed to put it on a pedestal and tell the whole world, don't take law into your own hands, have faith in our justice system and you will get justice. And if lawyers and educated people are taking law into their own hands and beating people up based on their emotions just because they disagree with someone, what can you expect from somebody else? So this is all the same culture, whether it is India or Pakistan or Bangladesh. I don't know much about Bangladesh, but I heard it's the same. There was some case of rape. Whole village, I don't know, they burnt the rapist alive or something. I can't recall the whole incident, but there have been not just one but few cases just last year where they killed the rapist in public. Now, as a feminist, I am absolutely against any such violent crimes against women, but I do not support mob mentality no matter what the crime it is. And I repeatedly tell all my readers, all the people that I ever meet, please strengthen your law system. Please give sensitivity trainings to your police so that they respect victims and they know how to react. Please make your judicial system strong so that people believe enough in it and do not feel the need to take law in their own hands. All the people out there who are blaming Atif Aslam and saying nasty things to him, and then there are others who are blaming the girls and they are saying nasty things to the girl, I just want to say that it is neither of their fault because they did not tell the crowd to go and beat the guy up. Atif immediately told the security people or the staff, whoever was around him, and the staff should have taken care of it. There was no need for this whole mob to start beating the guy up. That's it for today's videos, people. I really hope that our societies get more civilized, our law and order gets a lot more in order. What a pun. And we as people feel safe in our countries and we do not feel the need to take law and matters into our own hands and to beat people up just because we disagree with them or just because we are angry. With that, this is Khan Girl signing off. Take care. Bye-bye. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And you know the deal about subscribing, right?